After checking my own notes page, I saw a topic, which I, of course, eventually post, regarding assists. And I thought about recording the second audio because it is important to actually have this due to the fact that many people come to a conclusion that every single thing that they read regarding the past is true. And I would like to talk about a opinion that I have of being a true researcher. And I must remember you that it is my own opinion. I'm not trying to say that I am the true researcher or any other thing close to this. No, it's my own opinion. And the first topic that I would like to talk about is the perspective of the researcher. What the researcher is reading, in this case, about association football. What we read, newspapers, yeah. However, you have to have this perspective that not everything that you are reading is the truth. No. Sometimes some matches are wrong, the lineups are wrong, the goals are wrong, let alone this specific as statistic which is assists. And I have argued with some people about this, and some even said that I'm not validating their jobs, let's say jobs about researching assists. However, it's not that I'm not validating what you're researching. It's just in vain. And I'm saying this because I already did this job back in the day. I'm 26. When I was 20, I used to post assists right below the goal line, and I came to a conclusion that it's just not possible. It's not a valid thing to post. It's impossible to gather assists. If you read, if you actually see lists about assists regarding old players, Puskas, Matthews, and many others who they believe that they have the right number or something close to this, it's just wrong. It's not possible at all. It's not my own opinion. It's how it is. Some matches aren't even possible to be researched. Lineups, goals. There are some goals which you can't even come to a conclusion about which player scored the goal, let alone assists. Because back in the day, I'm gonna give an instance about this. I'm gonna give an instance about Pelé in the 60s. When a newspaper says that Pelé passed to Pepe and Pepe passed to Pelé and Pelé passed to Coutinho and Coutinho scored, it probably was something completely different. It probably was, I don't know, Pelé passed to Mengalvio and Mengalvio passed to Coutinho, or he shot, he tried to finish, and the ball actually hit the post, and it got back to Coutinho's feet, and Coutinho scored. Because back in the day, it used to be like that. The 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 precision regarding each match was never even close, while published by a journalist was never even close to what it was. It's just what it is. It's not my own opinion. It's the truth. It's how it is. I have an outstanding example about Domingos in the third World Cup. You can actually see it down below. Domingos, as it was posted by Jornal do Brasil, he was fouled. However, it was the Brazilian player who actually committed the penalty. It's just like that. Goals have way more precision, lineups have way more precision, and people actually tend to believe that it is possible to research every single thing regarding the. It's not. Some things are lost. The perspective regarding the source and what you are reading and what it is, you have to know this. I have seen many people believe, many experienced people, some researchers with graduation actually believing that what they are reading are the truth. I mean, by 100%. No, it's not. Some aspects of what you are reading are, of course, what it was, but not definitely not 100% assists. It's not possible. However, I'm not doubting that Puskás actually managed to assist 400 times or Stanley Matthews did the same. No. However, it's not methodology. In terms of method, if I randomly say that Matthews gave 400 assists, it's the same as me. It's the same as a researcher, any other researcher, doing his, how can I say this, his job about gathering assists. Because it's not correct. I can randomly say that Matthews gave 400 assists. And if a researcher actually, I don't know, researches for 4 months, and comes to a conclusion that Matthews managed to wrongly comes to a conclusion that Matthews managed to give 400 assists. We are both wrong in terms of method, although he actually did the research because the research was done wrongly. And I see many mainstream websites and sources saying that Puskás scored the Messi when Messi broke what they call the record. They said that Puskás scored gave more than 400 assists. No, there's no way to come to this conclusion. The narrative of each match is not even close to what the match was. It's not even close. The if I I could even give another outstanding example, another outstanding instance about the final of the third World Cup. You could prove me wrong. In the greatest stage of all time, the final of the World Cup final, I would like that someone could actually give the perfect narrative regarding the goals, the goal, the first Hungarian goal scored by Tikus. There's no right narrative. And even if one actually found the right narrative, what about the other goals? The other goals? There's just no way to actually come to a conclusion to the right narrative. of every single goal. Some are right, yeah, of course. However, most of them, I would say, are not. Another topic about what I believe is a true researcher is to be static, to not believe in every single thing that you are reading or you are seeing. Because if you read Nimzeti Sport, which was back in the day after Sport Hill Lab, after the 20s, the main newspaper regarding sports, mainly football, it's not that the newspaper was focused on football that it is the right choice. Not always. The true researcher always research, always looks for many other sources. It's not because NIMZT Sport was the main one that it is enough to prove a point. No, you have to read every single paper, you have to read every single line, every single column that each journalist posts to come to a conclusion that what occurred. And what I see until this day is that many people actually tend to believe that according to the authority of a newspaper, they actually believe that it is the truth. No, it's not. It's not. It's another feature of the true researcher to look for many other sources. If you have video available, just compare. And talking about some colleagues, I see that many of them they don't even look for another sources to compare. They just believe that because of the authority of the newspaper being the main one regarding sports, it is the truth. No, it's not. People always they always make mistakes. It's not because it's from NIMZT Sport or Sport Tagblatt or football or kicker that it is the truth. And talking about assists, it's quite impressive how people actually believe in every single thing that they see. They don't even compare to the available videos about some of these players. It's it's just a complete wrong narrative, and they tend to actually eat this as the truth somehow. And when you argue with these people, due to the fact that it takes a lot of time to research this, they they come to a conclusion that you are wrong. In this case, I am wrong regarding that because they have this denial that what they did was in vain. It took a lot of their time. They didn't even know what they are researching. They didn't even have some perspective of what they were looking for. And the denial is just great to a point that they take what they researched as the truth, as something that it could be not refuted. It's actually impressive. It is an audio that I had to record because I received this type of question quite a lot, and precisely about assists, which is, it's not my opinion, it's impossible to research. It's impossible to come to a method where you have the exact amount of assists of old players, Matthews, Charushi, Puskas, even Pele, even Zico. It's impossible. It's just impossible. And to finish this audio, it's just because it comes with a precision I received this quite a lot in my own box, and I have already posted this on notes, and I would like to record this audio to give my own opinion regarding some statistics, some topics about what it is possible to research. The true researcher, in my own opinion, perspective, what you have to look for, the comparisons, and to not always believe in what you're reading, and to always make comparisons, always just be static, don't always believe in what you are researching, just always be in doubt about every single thing that you read unless you are finished with your own conclusion with the truth, because there is always a truth. it, there is always the truth behind every single research, every single research done correctly.